is that people will sit there and believe people are their friends and they're not their friends. Do you know what I mean? What makes a good friend? And these are the things I was waiting for you to put down there. I didn't want to. I'm not stealing your.
No, go for it.
Show.
Go for it.
But it's like what makes a good friend? Do you know what I mean? Because there are things where I sit there and think to myself, like, my friend's supposed to be my safe space. Do you get me? Like I'm allowed to say and do whatever I want around my friend. If it's that good a friend, I should be able to say
whatever you want.
Well, I should be able.
That's a bit OTT, bruv.
It depends on what type of friend. And I suppose that this is where you get onto levels.
Right,
Best friend, just a friend. Do you know what I mean? Someone that I just know and I call a friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, what level of friendship are they? Now I'm sitting there saying to my best friend, I'm supposed to turn and say, do you know what? I can tell you anything. I can freedom of speech. Do you know what I mean? And they can tell me anything. And I'm not going to sit. And the main part of when you're telling me these things, I'm not going to judge. And you're not going to judge me. That's the main part of all of it. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to judge me. Now, we'll speak openly then. All right. When people come out, and I'm using come out as a thing. So people come out, they probably would tell their friend first, their close friend, their best friend, because that's someone that they should be able to confide in, right? Because it's someone that they should feel.
Confide in.
I don't know, you know. I don't know. And the reason why I say I don't know is because you will find some people, if like take our friendship group here, yeah? If somebody was going to come out in this friendship group, would they feel safe enough to come out? No, but I'm saying, would they feel safe enough in our friendship group, knowing how we are, would they feel safe enough to do that in this friendship group? They wouldn't.
Don't talk about
if I'm honest with you, I don't believe they would. I think they're more likely to have an external conversation.
And that's where you, as much as I'm making jokes about it, they should feel comfortable. If you've got a friend that's close enough, is saying that. If I fancy a girl, all right, and I'm saying, you know what, there's one girl, I think she's amazing, all right, I should feel comfortable enough to say, you know what, maybe I shouldn't even fancy that girl. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, rah, that's Wiley's sister. And I'm like, rah, fancy Wiley. I mean, my best friend...
I ain't got a sister.
No, cool. That's why I use Wiley. I'm not stupid. All right? All right? But like, I must be able to say to myself, let me tell my best friend, do you know what? I know I shouldn't like Wiley's sister, all right? But I like Wiley's sister. What are you saying? Because I'm confiding in you. You're my best friend. Now, I don't expect my best friend to go, oh, Wiley's sister, yeah? Yo, Wiley.
Don't lie.
Nobody likes your sister. Oh,
then they're going to give you the advice.
Huh?
Don't lie. They're going to do that first, and then they're going to give you the advice.
Nah, that's not fair. But then that's not my best friend.
So let me...
That's my frenemy.
We said about coming out. So let me use the example of you have a problem. You have a problem. It could be financial. It could be something that's embarrassing for you. It could be many things. You have a problem. Are you necessarily going to talk to your best friend about it, or are you going to talk to somebody who you think will understand it?
I'll talk to my best friend.
Because your best friend may not be the best person to get that advice from.
100%, but I'd still talk to my best friend.
Okay.
And understand, I can tell you this. All right, I'll use the MT world. All right. In the MT world, which I suppose this is, there's loads of members in the MT world. I'll bring them out to the forefront. There's loads of people in our MT world. We've got a group, it's MT, and there's loads of people with different walks of life that are in the MT world. Some of them are from really good professions where I can sit there and say, there is if I put a problem out to any one of them, there's certain things that certain people will be able to sort out quicker than, say, my closest friend. Do you know what I mean? I know they would, because they're from that profession and they will be able to say that they can give that type of advice that I would need. Now, they wouldn't necessarily be the first person that I tell whatever that situation is. The first person I would tell is my best friend. From my best friend, I will then, he might turn and say, well, you need to talk to Wiley, you know. That's the guy. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll be like, oh, I talk to Wiley. Wiley's the guy. Let's bring Wiley into our conversation because I think he'll be able to help. If you don't feel comfortable, let me start the conversation with Wiley. Once I've started the conversation with Wiley, I'll bring you in and then we can continue this conversation. And that's happened. Probably even with Wiley. All right. So I can sit there and say to you, that's how I would do it if it was my best friend, and how I'd expect it to be done with my best friend.
Okay. Citrus, what's your view on that?
On what exactly?
Your view on whether you would be open to talking to your best friend about a problem, or whether you would go to a different avenue. Do you have a best friend? I'm saying that. Do we all have best friends?
I have no best friends.
I will say yes.
Oh, efferys, bro.
Only because...
One or a group?
A collective.
Okay.
Only because it's not like, you know, in the playground, Rain, you're my best friend today. What do you mean you ain't brought no sweets in today? You can just piss off. Yo, bud, Samsung buddies. Do you know what I mean? That's how you got the name. But anyway, what it comes down to is I do believe you have I think it's as I've got older, it's horses for courses. There are people I'll speak to about certain things. If something happened to me in a certain situation, a different person will get a phone call.
Yeah. That's
the way I see it. Not like I couldn't tell the rest, but yeah, this is Rain's area. Yo, Rain, I need to talk. Yo, I'm driving. I can't talk. Pull over. I need to talk to you right now. What? Right now. Rain was like, you know what? 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, my phone will ring. Do you know what I mean?
It'll be somebody else, but that's not the point.
Tongo's like, yo, I heard you want to talk to Rain. What's going on? but I think it's definitely as I've got older, I've realised it's horses for courses, and very controversially, but I'm going to be honest with it. As life has unfolded, my friends are not all available to me the levels I need them available to me when I need that availability. So I'm going to say it again because I kind of fumbled it. As I've got older, I've realised that my friends aren't all available to me as and when I need them to be available to me, only because they are living their life. So let's just make it make sense. I walk downstairs, I got a clamp on my car. None of you lot are here. I phone you up. Yo, bro, there's a clamp on my car. They need £500 on a credit card. I need you to come down, pay the guy, and go. Someone in the room is going to say, I put my little one to bed, you know, so I can't leave right now. And I want to respond, well, cute anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to phone Tongo or whatever it is. Because as when we were younger, we didn't have the same responsibility levels.
Yeah, it's different, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I could phone you and you would, if you didn't have the money, taking it off your mum, your dad, your cousin, your car, whatever it is, you're going to find that money, cash converters. We're going to get that money. We're going to get your thing declamped, and then we're going to work out what the next steps are. So in understanding that, not one person can be all things to all people, if you get what I mean. So I think that's the case. And what I do like about having a brotherhood, for those that may or may not have one, if you ain't got one, shout me. There's always room. But what I like about having a brotherhood or a sisterhood or a collective, heard that, right? All I'm saying is, as long as there's an avenue and you do not feel that you are alone, it's always good to have a friend. Do you get what I mean? Sorry if I didn't answer the question.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Nope, none of the question was answered, but it's fine.
What's your view?
Sorry, just what exactly am I asking again?
So we're basically asking the question: would you be open to your? I don't want to say best friend. Would you be open to your friend to tell them about your problems?
Right. Look, exactly what Citrus said. There's different. You got different friends in your. I got a friend group. There's different friend like the clamp thing that you mentioned. There's probably 3 people that I would call in regards to that. One person who's going to be able to cut
the clamp off
to donate the money. Someone that will donate the money. Somebody who will say, you're not paying that. I'm coming down. I've got the angle grinder. I'm taking that off.
Yep.
F them. And then there's the other person that could help me, but they're probably in bed. Obviously, they've got their family or whatever it may be. It's different. That's why you have teams of people, like the A team. Like the A team wouldn't work without Hannibal. It wouldn't work without Murdoch. He's the madman. He takes the risk. It wouldn't work without BA because he's the munitions expert. It wouldn't work without Face because he's the man who can talk, and you know what I mean. So everybody has, like, in essence, every friend group is an A team, isn't it? You know who you're calling people for. Like back in the day, like when we were younger, say maybe like 20 odd years ago, and we were going out, there were certain men in the group that
if you're gonna go to meet a group of gal,
right,
you're not taking everyone in the friend group.
Right.
The meek guys.
It's not even no. Some of the meek guys could go.
Not with me.
No, but
So I'm working with hitters.
No, but
So
hitters don't always work.
I'm rolling with Tongo.
Yeah, no, but hitters don't always
No,
work.
no. The reason why I'm rolling with Tongo, you need a man that's gonna stand up front and talk to the lengthing, but you also need a wingman that's gonna take the bat. So whatever that looks like.
No, it's true.
It's true.
I remember the term from 25 years ago.
Batman.
Yeah.